And my guest is here, Will Joseph Cook. How are you?
Hello, I'm very good. How are you?
Good. We were just talking about Paul Simon then.
We were, yeah.
And you were saying that you liked Wristband.
Yeah, it's a tune. It's a tune. I really love the new album. I haven't listened to it a whole load of times, but yeah, everything I've heard's been great.
Is he someone that you admire or you're familiar with at all?
Definitely when I discovered Graceland, because I love bands like Vampire Weekend and stuff, and they have that same kind of, you know, they're a New York band that's discovered like, you know, South African kind of rhythms and stuff like that. So, you know, so it has all those parallels and it backdates to Paul Simon. So yeah. I definitely had a period where I was obsessed with Graceland, but I think everyone has.
Yeah, absolutely. What did you grow up listening to? What was the music in your house?
So I guess there was a kind of the 90s like pop stuff that was going on, like bands like Supergrass and Blur.
Oh, I played Supergrass earlier.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I loved Supergrass as a kid. And then, yeah, my mum played a lot of Joni Mitchell and stuff like that. My
first gig? What was the first gig that you went to? Can you remember?
My first gig was way off the chain. It was, in regards to that music, it was actually Pendulum.
Pendulum?
Yeah, the drum and bass act at Brighton Centre, and I was seated.
Seated at a drum and bass gig
I was
by
like
Pendulum?
11 or 12 or something.
And who took you?
It was my dad. Yeah.
Right. And he was into that kind of thing?
I think my brother was mad into it, and we all just kind of went together. I mean, it was great. Like, it went off. Like, it was a big, big old show, yeah.
Yeah. And you grew up in Tunbridge Wells?
Yeah.
Is that right? Okay. And so what were the venues around there that you went
to? There's one main one called the Forum, which is like the one, like, you know, the more of the circuit venue in the town. But there's also one called the Grey Lady, which is like a little music lounge, which is where I used to, well, I still do play there sometimes, but it's like a little, music lounge thing, and I played all my first shows there. Yeah.
And did you do the gig where there was hardly anybody there, or was it... I guess at the very beginning it must have been like that. Was it school friends?
I think I used to just make Facebook events, and because, you know, I was like 14 when I started gigging, and not a lot of my friends or people my age were gigging, so it seemed to be some kind of event for a lot of people. So it's only like a 40, 50 cap room, but we used to like absolutely ram it with kids. Yeah.
Wow.
14-year-olds.
That's so good though. So
yeah,
good.
but I've definitely
really
done shows to no one.
Sorry?
I've definitely done shows to no one. I've done plenty of those, but...
Yeah. But so you're obviously really motivated right from such a young age, knowing that you wanted to do this. Were you doing original songs, or did you do covers in the beginning?
When I was learning, I learned a lot of just like basic cool covers and stuff, but I think as soon as I could, I wanted to write my own. Because I think, it just came from a passion of like, as soon as I, you know, after... around like 11 and 12, like going to gigs more on the regular, it almost became like a frustration that I wasn't the one playing. I was just the punter in the crowd. So
did you find it quite painful standing in a crowd looking at the person?
Truly like idolise it, and you know, as much as it was as much about, you know, like being, just seeing their like lifestyle and what that must feel like to do it. So
and you wanted it.
Yeah, I guess. And then I kind of, chased it after that.
Yeah. Let's hear from you, and we'll chat more after this. So the first song that you're going to do is Sweet Dreamer?
Yeah, so this is an acoustic version of my latest track, Sweet Dreamer.
Right, live on Radio 2, it's Will Joseph Cook.
Sometimes I'm complicated and sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I leave all in the world's got me searching for an easy way out. Oh, I know I can be kind of robotic, but I'm beaten with blood, still thinking too much. Oh, and you say I'm irrational, but I'm just looking up. So come back to me, sweet dreamer. You don't have to pay the run. Just show me what you're working for, and say it time and time again. Show me the trust that we had before, without tearing the world apart. Sometimes I'm irregular, well, sometimes I'm not. Got 6 deep into tarantula back anymore. Oh, I know I can be kind of robotic, but I'm beaten with bluster, thinking too much. Oh, I'm so lost here at Avignon and flat out of luck. So come back to me, sweet dreamer. You don't have to pay the rent. Just show me what you're working for. Say time and time again. Show me the love that we had before, without tearing the world apart. Just show me what we're working for. Was it me you lied again? Show me the trust that we had before, without tearing the world apart. Oh, come back to me, come back to me, come back to me, sweet. Come back to me, dreamer. Come back to me, come back to me, come back to me, sweet dreamer. And just show me what we're working for. Was it something I said or something I did? Oh, show me the love that we had before, without tearing the world apart. And just show me what we're working for. Was it me you lied again? Show me the trust that we had before, without tearing the world apart.
Sweet Dreamer from Will Joseph Cook, who's live in session on this show. Thank you.
Thanks.
So how did you go from doing the gigs that you put on and getting, a bunch of friends down there and drawing a crowd to where you are now? I mean, it's been what, how many years? How old are you now?
I'm 19 at the moment.
19, okay. And so how did you get the attention? Was it BBC Introducing, I think, was quite helpful, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was a combination of, like, I used to film videos and of originals, but also covers, and put them onto YouTube myself. And then, yeah, people like Abby McCarthy, who's doing the Kent show.
Yeah, we know Abby.
Yeah. So I was her first record of the week, and she was my first record of the week. So there's a nice bit of, like, symmetry between the two of us. But yeah, it was essentially that, just, yeah, the BBC Introducing plays, and then as I started to go up and play little shows in London, I think that was when, more people knew about it.
Yeah, and word just spreads. You did South by Southwest as well. You went to Texas.
Yeah, back in March. That was pretty.
What was
amazing.
your experience like?
I always find America a really weird but fascinating place. The whole thing feels like, especially like even on the plane and stuff, it feels like this giant advert almost, like arriving there, like this whole like slick presentation of everything. But the actual festival itself is also insane. But
Yeah.
I couldn't see a lot of stuff because the 21 and over thing is.
Oh yeah, of
it's a big
course.
deal.
Yeah, you can't particularly go out and party.
No, well, it
Just
was
work.
less that. It was just that I wanted to watch bands, and it was like, oh, you can't even come in to just stand. And some would
Seriously?
let you in with X's, but yeah,
Yeah.
majority of places I'd just be standing outside or like sitting in the hotel room.
Oh, how frustrating.
Yeah, I know.
Gosh. And festivals, did you do the festival circuit this year?
Yeah, we did it. We did a few. We didn't go like mental, but we did a few really special ones. Like we did Reading and Leeds, and
And what were they like, the shows?
they were really good. Leeds was really rowdy. I think we arrived and like it was only like we played at like 1:30 on the Friday, but I feel like because that's kind of when everyone's set up, I think we got like quite a drunk, like
Yeah.
really up for it crowd. So we had like crowd surfs at lunchtime, and then Reading was like also amazing, but we had a much more like somber Sunday crowd. But there's a lot more people at Reading, but
Yeah.
yeah, both were great.
Okay. And outside of music, what do you love doing? Are you a big film buff or sports?
Not a
TV,
lot, to be honest.
Comedy?
It's pretty all-consuming in what I do. I mean, like, everything I can pin to my music, so videos and artwork, and I kind of like to be involved in every aspect of what I'm doing, so I guess, yeah, that kind of takes up a lot of my time. I like going out and seeing other people's music. Always gives it.
Yeah.
Bit of
And
perspective.
who do you really admire? Because you're obviously really focused and you know exactly where you want to be and what you want to do. Because your videos are really entertaining to watch, and
Thanks.
you put everything into it. So who are the other people that you look at and think, yeah, they're getting it right, and kind of learn from them?
There's not really a specific. I feel like if I was to like hone in on what one person was doing, then you end up mimicking. So I always try and keep the listening palette as broad as I can.
Yeah.
I'm blanking. At
That's
the
fine.
moment
No,
as
it's fine. It's fine.
the bands that I think that are great. There are great bands that exist. I
So
just
you
can't
can
think.
tweet me later on when it's just
All
about
right.
5 to 10 tonight. You can just go, oh no, I really like them. But let's have some more music from you, yeah? The next song, what are you doing?
This is a track called "Take Me Dancing."
Okay.
Here's to Julian, a man among a million others, turned his back upon it all. Raise another glass and smash it up to its fragments, walking barefoot on the ground. And as I fall into the bottle bank, broken glass, so you can make me into anything. As long as I'm reflecting you, lonely is love. Well, I could be the answer to all of your prayers. Take me dancing, lonely ain't enough. Well, I could be the answer to all of your prayers. Take me dancing, sing to Emily, make her laugh and talk her accent, and see the color in her eyes. Then you'll take a palm and joke about a life together, lying smoking on the ground. And as I fall into the bottle bank, broken glass, so you can make me into anything. As long as I'm reflecting you, lonely is love. Well, I could be the answer to all of your prayers. Take me dancing, lonely ain't enough. Well, I could be the answer to all of your prayers. Take me dancing every moment. Always like this. We've got our comers, and you take mine. Lonely is your love. Well, I could be the answer to all of your prayers. Take me dancing, 'cause I could be the answer to all of your prayers. Take me dancing, we could walk to city bars and we could swing to Americana. I don't have much, don't make a difference. Just take me dancing, we could walk to the shitty bars and we could swing to Americana. I don't have much, don't make a difference. Just take me dancing.
Will Joseph Cook, Take Me Dancing on Radio 2 in session for us right now. Could hear the Vampire Weekend kind of bit of an influence on there
Oh,
when you were
wicked.
singing. I love that band so much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they've definitely been a constant for me
Yeah,
for the past few years.
it's very exciting.
Everything they've done solid for me.
Yeah. Yeah, we had them in session. I was ridiculously excited about that. And they were good, of course. They were absolutely
Yeah.
brilliant. So the move to London, because you've moved from Tunbridge Wells to London, how's that gone?
So I've been here almost a year now. I mean, it's great because I can just. It was a move more just because, so I can get more done. And it was a bit bland commuting.
Boring
to go to a
commuting?
studio. It's like 3 hours of your day dead.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been great. I can just see and do things whenever I want. So
Yeah, and just work really hard. Simple pleasures, things that you enjoy particularly about being here.
um, it is just like being able to go to see, like if I'm going out clubbing or something, like the standard of the artists you get to see DJing or playing or whatever is just always going to be like, you could be on a Wednesday and you could just go out and have like
Yeah, you're
like
kind
a
of
world
spoiled for
standard
choice, aren't
thing.
you?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And where are you at with the album? What's happening with music from you?
So I'm kind of diving back into it. We've just been playing a lot of live, so my head's been in a different space. But I mean, it's pretty much done. I've got kind of 3 or 4 tracks that I really want to finish to put on it. But yeah, I'm kind of back in the process of it now for the next month or so.
Okay, when do you reckon it'll be out? Is there someone with a big stick poking you, just going, right, this has to be finished then, and then it'll be out then?
There's definitely a cut-off point. Like, I want to finish it before this year's out, but it won't be out until it's sometime the first half of next year. I guess it's still floating around the exact date.
Okay. I suspect you'll be on those lists that come out at the beginning of next year, maybe.
Hopefully.
Yeah, that's the plan, isn't it? You really want to be on those lists.
Yeah, we don't know yet, but
yeah fingers
it'd be
crossed.
nice if it was.
The next song, you're going to do a cover for us now. Tell us why you've chosen this.
So this is a Talking Heads cover, Once in a Lifetime. It's just a tune, so
Yeah,
I
fair
thought
enough.
I'd cover it. But I thought it was nice because the original obviously has the spoken word and stuff, so I kind of wanted to take it and make it a more like melodic verses. I don't know, just so I could make it my own a bit more, I think.
Okay, right, I'm looking forward to this.
You may find yourself living in a shotgun shack, and you may find yourself in another part of the world, and you may find yourself behind the wheel of a large automobile, and you may find yourself in a beautiful house with a beautiful wife, and you may ask yourself, well, how did I get here? Letting the days go by, letting the water roll me down, letting the days go by, water flowing underground into the blue again. After the money's gone, once in a lifetime, water flowing underground. And you may ask yourself, how do I work this? And you may ask yourself, where is that large automobile? And you may tell yourself, this is not my beautiful house. And you may tell yourself, this is not my beautiful wife. Letting the days go by, letting the water roll me down, letting the days go by, water flowing underground into the blue again, into the silent water. Once in a lifetime, water flowing underground, letting the days go by, letting the days go by, into the blue again, after the money's gone. Once in a lifetime, water flowing underground. Same as it ever was, the 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 same as it ever was, same as it ever was. Letting the days go by, letting the water roll me down, letting the days go by, water flowing underground into the blue again, into the silent water. Under the rocks and stones, there's water underground. Letting the days go by, letting the days go by, into the blue again, after the money's gone. Once in a lifetime, water flowing underground.
That was excellent. Really, really excellent.
Thanks.
And you knew the words as well. You're not reading them from anywhere, are you? I'm looking down to see you haven't got
No,
your phone or
it's-
you haven't got a bit of paper.
It's quite different to the original, so I
Yeah.
kind of shifted the lyrics around a bit so I can kind of do what I want with it, I
Yeah.
guess, because it's not too true to it.
Yeah, to the original. Thank you so much for coming in. You've got the weekend now to just play, haven't you? You haven't got any live shows?
I've got one tonight. It's
Tonight?
Well, I'm doing a club night with my brother and my friend Liam, so we're DJing until 4. So
Oh my god!
it's quite full on at the moment.
Stop working so hard. That's exciting though. Where is it?
It's at Corsica Studios. Yeah, if anyone's listening as in South London, you should definitely come. If you like techno, come to the night.
So it's a techno night.
Yeah, and it's only like £3, so why not?
Wow, there you go. Advertising courtesy of this show. And then you must be, what are you doing for the rest of the weekend?
I think I am chilling. Maybe it's firework night, isn't it? So
It
maybe
is, yeah.
I might go back to my hometown, see my mum.
See the folks, yeah. And what are they making? What's your mum making of it?
They were at the show last night. I think, yeah, they're happy. I hope.
Oh, I'm sure they are. I'm sure.
Yeah.
Did your mum say anything before the show or after the show? Is she kind of any particularly mum-like things?
I don't think so. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, they sound pretty cool actually.
Yeah, I didn't really get much chance afterwards to talk. So yeah, I should probably go home.
Yeah, go home this weekend. Will, thank you very much. It's been really nice to meet you, and best of luck.
You too. Thanks.
Okay, thank you.
From the touchingly